Hey, I'm Thomas Shahan, and I'm out here in the field today with the new Venus 60mm 2-to-1 macro lens. And this is a really exciting lens because this is the first that can focus from infinity all the way to 2-to-1 magnification. It comes in the box you see here in a neoprene drawstring bag. The manual has the infinity logo on it, and inside of the vacuum-packed plastic is the lens itself, and weighing in at 503 grams, a little over a pound, it's a pretty hefty lens. It's a solid metal housing, and it's very robust. The front element is fairly small, and it recedes deeply into the housing when you focus to infinity. They give a UV filter, but word of caution. Also, there is no automatic aperture control, so you'll be shooting in the dark. Is it sharp? So far I found yes, it is very sharp, and video is not the most well-suited venue for splitting hairs, but in all honesty I can say it is a very sharp lens. The color reproduction is very accurate, there's very little chromatic aberration or purple fringing or any unwanted artifacts, and cropping in very close, it holds its own against my current sharpest 1-to-1 lens, the Vivitar 55mm, an older lens. How much detail is this? This was shot at 5.6 and zooming in to probably beyond 100%. It's very sharp. Throwing on a couple of extension tubes and cranking up to 2-to-1, you can get beyond 4-to-1 magnification. This is the Canon MPE territory, and it's a very stable, sharp image. Now let's see how the lens handles out in the field. So I'm going to have to bump up the ISO a little bit. I'm going to use live view to focus because I can't get down close enough to really fine-tune this. Okay, so I'm going to try to take a picture. ISO 400, 30th of a second. I think that looks pretty good. Now these photos I'm taking here obviously aren't that great of mushroom photos, but they're a testament to the beautifully smooth backgrounds that this lens is capable of making. And on the video side of things, the lens has 14 aperture blades, so even stopping down slightly, you still get beautiful, very clean, very round bokeh circles without hard edges. Now this was shot in direct sunlight, wide open at 2.8, and look at the out of focus bubbles on the fern there on the left. And once again, this was shot wide open at 2.8, and look how sharp it is right there on her cheek, right below her eye. Now to bring the focus back to macro, the whole point of this lens. Would I, as a macro photographer, use this lens in the future? Yes. I'm in love with the lens. I'm amazed by the amount of detail I can pull out of this lens. I can focus on anything from a landscape to a portrait, down to a detail to a portrait of a jumping spider. Now, as versatile and impressive as the lens is, it's not without its limitations. Having to shoot through a stop-down aperture is rough. It's difficult. But any tool that can get me closer to the subjects I care about more easily is worth it. And I wholeheartedly recommend it. I'd like to thank Venus Lens for sending me a unit to review, and if you'd like to learn more, you can go to venuslens.net, or as always, if you'd like to see my work, you can go to thomasshahan.com. Thank you.